Alright, so Google's Pixel lineup has been one of the few smartphone families actually growing while the rest of the market has basically hit a wall. And now we've got our first proper look at the upcoming Pixel 11. But here's the weird part. For a phone that's supposed to celebrate 10 years of Pixel, it looks almost identical to the last two generations. These new renders, shared by OnLeaks in collaboration with Android Headlines, show a base Pixel 11 that sticks extremely close to what we saw with the Pixel 10 and even the Pixel 9. The dimensions are listed at 152.8 by 72 by 8.5 millimeters, which is literally the same footprint as the Pixel 10, down to the decimal, aside from a tiny 0.1 millimeter thickness tweak. And before anyone gets excited thinking Google is making thinner phones again, the Pixel 10 actually got thicker last year to fit in those Pixel Snap magnets. So if these numbers are accurate, the Pixel 11 is basically returning to the Pixel 9's body, just this time with proper Qi 2 wireless charging support baked in. On the front, you're still looking at a 6.3-inch display. Leaks say the bezels are getting slimmer, but because the overall size and screen dimensions are unchanged, this might be one of those upgrades you technically know is there but can't really notice unless you put the phones side by side. It's one of those spec sheet wins rather than something that jumps out in daily use. The one visual change that does stand out is on the back. The camera bar cover, the piece Google added after the Pixel 6 to reduce lens flare, seems to be gone in these renders. That could make the design look cleaner and more minimal, but it also raises the question of whether those old lens flare issues might come back. We won't really know until people start taking real photos with it. Under the hood is where things get more interesting. The Pixel 11 is expected to run on Google's upcoming Tensor G6 chip, which has been rumored to switch to TSMC's more advanced manufacturing process. There's also talk of a new Titan M3 security chip and a move away from Samsung modems in favor of MediaTek's M9. If that all turns out to be true, this could be one of the biggest internal upgrades Pixel has had in years, even if you'd never guess it just by looking at the phone. That said, Google is reportedly sticking with 12 gigabytes of RAM and starting storage of 128 gigabytes. And that's where things start to feel a bit outdated, because Apple's base iPhone 17 is already expected to start at 256 gigabytes at the same price point, and Samsung has moved its latest Galaxy S series in the same direction, even if it did come with a price increase. So Google holding the line at 128 gigabytes might not land well with people who are used to getting more storage as standard in 2026. Now, to be fair, Google has been pretty open about its design strategy. The company has said it plans to refresh its design language every 2 to 3 years, and the Pixel 11 technically still falls within that window. So from Google's perspective, this isn't them being lazy, it's them sticking to a cycle. But as a viewer and a tech fan, it does feel a little underwhelming, especially because this year marks 10 years since the original Pixel launched. When Apple hit its 10th anniversary, we got the iPhone X, a massive redesign that changed the entire direction of smartphones. In comparison, the Pixel 11, at least based on these early renders, feels more like a quiet evolution than a big celebratory moment. As for when you'll actually be able to buy it, an August launch is looking likely again, especially with Android 17 expected to roll out earlier in the summer. Pricing is still a bit of a question mark, but Google will probably try to keep it around the same $800 starting point. The problem is, the market isn't exactly stable right now, and we've seen how quickly prices can shift when component costs or competition change. Just look at what's been happening with high-end consoles lately. So yeah, the Pixel 11 is shaping up to be one of those phones where the real upgrades are hidden inside rather than on the outside. It could end up being faster, more efficient, and more secure than any Pixel before it. But at the same time, it might also be the least visually exciting anniversary phone we've seen in a while. Anyway, I'm really curious what you think about this approach. Would you rather Google play it safe with a refined design? Or should they have gone all out with something completely new for the 10-year mark? Let me know your thoughts below. And if you enjoy staying on top of all the latest leaks and launches without the boring bits, make sure you're subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one.